Hello everyone. In today's video, I will show you a trick that I am sure you will love because it is very simple, easy to remember, belongs to the category of self-working tricks, and has a simply amazing effect. In short, everything you love about my magic tricks will be in this trick. So, in order to show you this trick, I will need to take 4 of my beautiful assistants from the deck, whom we will call ladies. So, let's find them. Now I will find these ladies. So, the first lady appears, the second appears, the third enters the stage, and the fourth beauty completes the set. So, we have our 4 beauties. What are we going to do? I will take the deck of cards and start counting down 1 card at a time, starting with 10 and going down to 1. Your task is to stop me at any moment you want. Just say, stop. Are you ready? Well, let's say the spectator says they are ready. So, let's begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, stop. For example, the spectator said, here. The spectator stopped me at 5. So we will take 5 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, and put the 5th card here. Let's continue. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop. The spectator stopped me at 2. So we'll take 2 cards, the 1st and 2nd here. Let's continue. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, stop. For example, the spectator said stop at 3. We count out 1, 2, and the 3rd card here. And then, of course, we will not neglect our last queen, and we'll count again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, stop. For example, the spectator said here. We take 5 cards and put the 5th card here. So, my dear spectator, you did everything yourself. I didn't help you in any way, I didn't hint at anything. Everything happened only according to your wishes. Let's check what cards we got. So here we have the Jack of Clubs, here the Jack of Hearts, here the Jack of Spades, and the Queen of Diamonds, of course, is waiting for the Jack of Diamonds. But that's not all. Let's look further. Here we have the King of Clubs, here we have the King of Hearts, here we have the King of Spades, and the King of Diamonds joins the Diamond Gang. But that's not all. I have 4 cards left in my hands, which are also the Ace of Clubs, the Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Spades, and, of course, the Ace of Diamonds. This is such a wonderful and excellent card trick. Friends, this is my personal opinion, so I'm waiting for your comments. Write whether you liked this trick or not. Be sure to like this video and be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on new, amazing, and simple card tricks. Well, let's move on to the tutorial. Hello friends, and welcome to the tutorial for this wonderful trick. Let's get started. First, take the 2 jokers out of the deck. If the jokers remain in the deck, our trick won't work. So take the jokers and remove them from the deck. Next, take out all the high cards, all the jacks, all the queens, all the kings, all the aces, and lay the cards out in any order you like. But I'll take them, for example, like this. Let's take them like this: clubs, diamonds, spades, hearts. In this order, I lay out the jacks. Next, in the same sequence, I lay out the kings. Yes, let's check. Clubs, diamonds, spades, hearts, just like the jacks. Then we lay out the queens in the same way. Clubs, diamonds, spades, hearts. Please note that we lay out the aces in the same way. The only thing is that when we laid out the aces in the same sequence, we need to make a reverse sequence for the aces. So I'll take them and shuffle them one by one, like this. The result is clubs, diamonds, spades, hearts, but only from bottom to top, not from top to bottom like the other cards. Next, we take the rest of the deck and divide it into 4 piles. Each pile has 9 cards. We count out 9 cards into each pile. 9 cards, 9 cards, 9 cards, 9 cards. When you count the cards, check yourself to make sure you haven't made a mistake, because if there are 8 or 10 cards in a pile, the trick won't work. So you have to be very careful here. So, once we have laid out our 4 piles, we need to do the following. We take the kings and lay them out in piles. You can start on the left side or you can start on the right side. It doesn't matter. Well, I'll start on the left. It's more convenient for me. So, we take the king of clubs, the king of spades, and the king of hearts and lay them out. Next, we take the jacks and lay them out in the same sequence. We put the clubs, diamonds, spades, and hearts here. So, we've put them down. Now we'll collect these piles, like this. Now we'll take the aces and put them here. The bottom cards will be the aces.
And now, we need to remove the queens in the same order in which we will take them out.
We will take them out as they are now, starting with clubs. So, first of all, I will take the queen of clubs from the deck, then the queen of diamonds, then the queen of spades, and finally the queen of hearts. All of these queens. Okay, I've taken them out and I'm ready to perform. Before we begin, I want to say that under no circumstances should you shuffle the cards. You cannot cut them. If you do, you will disrupt the sequence we have just created, and the trick will not work. But if you know how to do false shuffles or false cuts, you can do it. For example, you can do this, or this. Or you can do a helix cut. All of these cuts do not change the sequence of the cards. Our cards are still in the same order as they were at the bottom. The top cards are still the same as they were. So now we are ready for the performance. Tell the spectator that for the trick, you will need 4 of our beauties who live in the deck of cards.
Of course, as you guessed, these are the 4 queens. So, let's start looking for the queens. We find the first one. I put it to my left. We look for the second one, continue searching, and find the queen of diamonds, putting it next to the first one. We continue searching, find the queen of spades, and then find the queen of hearts. We put all these queens here. Here they are, all together. Now, what are we going to do? We will take the deck and explain to the spectator what game we are going to play. I will start putting the cards down one by one and counting from 10 to 1. Your task is to stop me before I reach 1, before I count to 1. Is everything clear? Well, spectator, I think we have a smart one here. He understands everything, and we begin to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Stop. For example, the spectator said stop when we counted to 4. We'll take 4 cards, but we won't just take them. Watch how we do it. We'll put the first 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And the last one, the 4th, we'll put here. Then we continue counting. Now, for the queen of diamonds, we count down from 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, stop. For example, the spectator said stop on the count of 3. We take 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3, and put them aside. Remember, when we laid out the cards, we first put the kings in all 4 piles, and then put the jacks on top. And so, in fact, they go one after the other, jacks and kings. That's why we separate them, so that we have a cool effect. So, let's continue. Queen of spades. Let's continue counting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, stop. For example, the spectator said stop on the count of 6. We count out 6 cards. 6 placed. We count again from 10 to 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, stop. For example, the spectator said stop here. So we take 1, 2, 3, and that's it. We leave the last cards here in our hands.
Now we start to reveal the cards. Tell the spectator that everything was done under their watchful eye. We didn't rig anything, we didn't interfere in any way, we didn't confuse anything. We just stopped where our spectator wanted us to. And our spectator stopped like this. Opposite the Queen of Clubs is the Jack of Clubs. Opposite the Queen of Diamonds is the Jack of Diamonds. Here is the Jack of Spades, here is the Jack of Hearts. Here, respectively, is the King of Clubs, the King of Diamonds, the King of Spades, the King of Hearts. And in the end, friends, we will have 4 cards left for the appetizer. And of course, they will be aces. The Ace of Clubs, the Ace of Diamonds, the Ace of Spades, and the Ace of Hearts. That's such a wonderful trick, friends. Bye, everyone.